Good morning. Welcome to day 106, Friday, July 24th, 2026. It's a little after 5 a.m. I'm camped on the ridge here next to the road. It was a pleasant evening, a little windy, but it cooled down. The stars are out. Should be a good day on the trail, which is dirt road for, I think, most of the day, if not all the day. So the big issue today will be water near the end of the day where I'll get water. There's no good water after that point for like 24 miles. There's some like cow ponds and just not good water, really muddy, not great from the people ahead of me. So, and I guess there's also an issue with alkaline in some of these water sources, that they're contaminated for whatever reason. So they're all hard pass as well. Which is probably why a lot of thru hikers take a road alternate that I could have jumped on yesterday on that paved road. Basically, the road, I think it's Sage Creek Road. You basically walked out almost all the way into town in the Rawlins. Of course, it shaves off a ton of miles, and people have set up some water caches along that road. So some hikers choose to do that. I wanted to stick to the red line. So, and I'm not the only one. There are quite a few who are commenting on Far Out who, the views up here are great. Just there's some water issues. So we'll deal with that today. Hopefully another big mileage day, especially if we're going to be like mostly on road stuff. I can crank out some miles. And, yeah, today's Friday. So I have a hotel booked for Sunday night and Monday night. We can get into town, late morning, early afternoon, Sunday, that'd be great. And get some, well, I can't get post office done, but I can get everything else done before I even check into the hotel. That would be nice. I'm not sure exactly how the town is laid out. I'll look at Google Maps. One of the things I do is I downloaded offline Google Maps basically for the entire route, and especially for the resupply towns. So even if I don't have cell service, I can at least get an idea of like, where is the laundromats, where are the grocery stores, where are the breweries, if there are any. I can't like read the reviews or anything without cell service, but I can at least see where things are situated, and that is helpful. Like to know where everything is in relation to my hotel. So yeah, I'll be doing that like tomorrow and Sunday morning for sure. But that is the morning update. We'll see you soon. Getting a cool sunrise coming up behind me. Really nice morning up here. 7 o'clock, taking my first Cliff Bar break. Got about 2.5 miles to possibly some decent water. So I may just drink a little bit there just because I think it's going to be a hot one today. And then keep marching after that. This is just a small pool, but this is the problem with a lot of the water on this section. Yeah, do not recommend drinking any of that, even filtered. All right, it's 8 o'clock. I've made it to hopefully some sort of spring. So, yeah, I normally wouldn't have like electrolytes this early, but I think it's going to be a hot one. And I'm going to take advantage of this water and just make a liter of Gatorade just to stay extra hydrated today. It's worth taking the 10 minutes to filter water and do that, I think. Okay, so the pipe isn't working so good right now, but I'll find a different spot to collect. All right, just downed a liter of Gatorade, stay hydrated, reapplied some Blistex. Gonna be back on the exposed road walk here. I'm kind of hedging my bets. I still have a extra 1.5 liters of filtered water in my smart water bottle, but I'm not sure what the quality of water is going to be like at the end of the day. So I want to have a little in reserve just in case the water's terrible, but I won't know until near the end of the day. Yeah, so far so good. We're going to keep on marching. Okay, we're walking over a bridge. This is our first crossing a muddy creek. You can see why it gets its name. It's fairly cloudy. That's going to be my water source. About 5 miles from here, I'll collect, and that'll be the last water for a while, except for muddy cow ponds. So most people in Far Out saying it filters fine, so not too worried about it. But yeah, probably not the best water out there, but it'll do. A little after 10 o'clock. It is getting hot out here, that's for sure. Have about 4 miles until my last water source for the day. So it'll be a long water carry today with probably not the greatest water in the world, but we'll make it work. Haven't seen anyone. There were reports so far out that cars do occasionally drive by here and give a thirsty through hiker, if nothing else, a water. I wouldn't mind like downing a little more water, but I'm fine. I'm good right now. So just gonna keep heading to the last water source before I gotta make my pack heavy. Spotted this, wonder what's going on over there. What's that for? Okay, this is the last water source for me for today, so I'm gonna try and get the best water I can. All right, so this water is not very cold either. So having a liter of liquid IV, the liquid IV definitely helps with the temperature. So I'm gonna down this and then keep on moving in the midday sun. Hoping for a car to come by with a cold something. It's about 2:30. Have been gradually climbing since getting water at Muddy Creek a couple of hours ago. Have a little under 2 miles to Bridger Pass, where I may camp tonight. There's these biting flies here. Or I may go a bit further. See how I feel when I get to the pass. 2 pickup trucks pass going the other way. Windows down, wave, but no chatting. So no chance for a cold drink. Everything's been very quiet except for that all day. I don't know exactly when the clouds came. It was clear skies forever,
but now there's some puffy white clouds up above, so no blocking the sun, but nice to see some clouds, and I got a little breeze here. But it's been a hot one today. All right, we made it to Bridger Pass. That was a climb. Okay, I'm a little north of Bridger Pass. I think this is going to be camp for the night. Just hope the wind isn't too strong and the sun doesn't bake me for too long. Right now it's behind the clouds, but that's not going to last. So pretty flat spot here. There's a little Bureau of Land Management GPS locator. So yeah, no other cars except those 2 trucks early this morning, which is sad. I was hoping for a little more traffic. Okay, recap time, it's 6 o'clock. Did almost 24 miles today, just a road walking at about 7,600 feet. It's hot and my water is warm, so not loving it. Not one car or truck or anything going by on this lonely road. And tomorrow we're not going to hit a water source until like 16 miles into the day. So yeah, just a very dry stretch. So I'm already thinking about that water. Spring water, clear, cool. I can't wait to have some. Yeah, it's like dinner time, but it's kind of hot. I can't even think about eating a hot freeze-dried meal right now. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm just going to keep hydrating. Hopefully things will cool down soon, and we'll see you tomorrow.